Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how I would complete the second maths paper from the 2025 sets. Number 1, circle the angle that is closest in size to a right angle. So that would be 90 degrees. This looks the closest to that. Number 2, write the two missing numbers. We're adding 1000 going right and adding 1000 going down. Here we need to go up, so we go the opposite of add is subtract. So I'm going to subtract 100 from this number, so that would be 5250. And here we're going right, so we are just adding the 1000 from 7550 to get 8550. Number 3. How much more money does Layla have than Adam? Layla has £2.50.70. Adam has 50, 50 and 50, that's £1.50. £1.50 and 40 is £1.90. Difference between £1.90 and £2.70 is 80p. Number 4. Match each point to its coordinates. A is 0, 3. The 0 here and the 3 here. B is 2, 6. B is 2, 6. C is 8, 8. Therefore, D must be the remaining 6, 2. And just to double check, 6, 2, yeah, that's right. Number 5, Olivia counts in 8s starting at 0. Take all the numbers Olivia should say. So in other words, are these numbers divisible by 8? Is 24 divisible by 8? Yes. 24 divided by 3 is 8. Is 42 divisible by 8? No, because I know 40 is in the 8 times table, and then after that comes 48. 42 is in between, so no. Is 78? Well, 80 is 10 times 8. This is 2 under, not 8, therefore no. Is 112 divisible by 8? I know 7 times 8 is 56. If I do 56 times 2, if I double that, I get 112. So yes. Number 6. 5,639,728. Which digit is in the 100,000s place? 100,000 place is this one. So the digit is 6. What is 2,000 more than the number 5,639,728? 2,000 more. This is the thousands, but it's at 9, so we're going to look at 39. 39 plus 2 is 41. So the answer would be 5,641,728. Number 7. Here is a graph for converting kilograms and pounds. Use the graph to convert 5 kilograms to pounds. So kilograms is here. Looking at number 5. 5 is on the line. And we're looking to convert it to pounds. We're just going to go across to get to here, which is 11. Use the graph to convert 7 pounds to the nearest kilogram. So pounds, 7 to the nearest kilogram. So it's either 3 or 4, because we're looking at to the nearest kilogram. It's closer to 3 than it is to 4. So the answer would be 3. Number 8, draw the reflection of the shaded shape about the mirror line using a ruler. So we're going from this point to this point, like that. And then we're going to this point over here, What else do we need to do? Then we need to come back to the middle. That's about right. Just got a little dot, extra dot there we don't need. Yes, that seems about right. Number 9. Ali has 35 red counters. He divides them into groups of 3. What is the greatest number of groups of 3 he can make? So we have got 35, 10 times 3, so 10 groups of 3 would make 30, 11 groups of 3 would make 33, 12 groups of 3 would make 36, 35 is between 33 and 36, so between 11 and 12 groups, so the most he can make in terms of a full group would be 11. Maria has 35 green counters. She divides them into groups of 4. How many green counters does she have left over? So we're only looking at green. So she's got 35. Divides them into groups of 4. 4 times 9 is 36, which is 1 more than 35. So we're going to do 4 times 8, and that would be 32, which is 3 under 35. And we're looking at how many she has left over. So she's going to do 8 groups. She's going to have 3 left over to get to 35. Olivia is making a cube from a net. She wants the cube to have 2 circles on opposite faces. Draw 1 circle to complete Olivia's net. So this makes a cube. She wants the cube to have 2 circles. We've got 1 circle here. We want another circle. So this side would go like this. This side would go like this. Then wait, I'm just trying to imagine it. That's what I'm doing. And this goes over here. And this will be next to each other. This will be next to each other. Next to each other, next to each other. That will be here. I think it would be this one. Number 11. Ooh, we've lost number 11. Right, we've done number 10, yes, so number 11. The total distance, number 11. The total distance from Paris to Munich by road is 860 kilometers. There are 3 sections. The distances for the first 2 sections are shown. 331 and 295. How many kilometers is the last section from Stuttgart to Munich? So from Paris to Metz 331, from Metz to Stuttgart 295. We've got 1 part left. So I'm going to add 331 and 295. 1 plus 5, 6, 3 and 9 is 12, 5, 6, 626. The total is 860. So if you subtract the 626, we make this a 10. This is a 5. 10 minus 6 is 4. 5 minus 2 is 3. 8 minus 6 is 2. So we should get 234. Number 12. Amina says 600 millimeters is longer than 1 meter. Amina is not correct. Explain how you know. You can do some thinking here. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. To get from 1 to 100, I multiply by 100. So if I do 10 times 100, I get 1000. So 1000 millimeters should equal 1 meter. Amina says 600 millimeters is longer than 1 meter, but 600 is less than 1000, so that cannot be true. So let me write something in the bubble here. Amina is wrong because 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeters, and 600 millimeters is less than 1000 millimeters. Therefore, also less than 1 meter, not longer. Number 13. Jack buys 4 concert tickets. Each ticket costs £28. Each ticket costs £28. Take each calculation that Jack could use to work out the total costs. One has been done for you. So 28, adding it 4 times, is one calculation to work out the total. And we need to tick the other ones. Okay, so if we do 20 multiplied by 4, we're doing this 2 multiplied by this, and then we're adding 8 times 4. That seems right to me. If we do 4 times 20 plus 8, so that's doing the same first part, but it's adding just 8 without the multiplied by 4, so that is wrong. If we do 4 times 30 minus 4 times 2, what this is saying is 30 minus 2 is 28. So essentially, that is the same. So I think that would be correct. 4 times 30 minus 2, again, that is missing the times 4 parts here. So that must be wrong. Number 14. This table shows the distances Kirsty cycled last week. What is the total distance Kirsty cycled last week? So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, home to school, school to home, school to tennis, tennis to home. That's the distances she cycled. What is the total distance Kirsty cycled last week? So we're looking for the full total. So where all the ticks are. Just need to add all of that together. So we've got 4.3. There are 5 days in the school week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're doing 5 times 4.3. 5 times 4 is 20. 0.3 times 5 is not 15 because that's 3 times 5. So it would be 1.5. If we add the 2, we get 21.5. So that is all this section done. Now this section, we've got 1, 2, 3. So we're doing 4.3 times 3. So 4.3 times 3. So again, 4 times 3 is 12. 0.3 times 3 is not 9. So it must be 0.9. So it would be 12.9. So these are our two important numbers so far, 21.5 and 12.9. And in hindsight, 4.3 and 4.3 is the same in these two columns. So I could have just done 4.3 times by 8. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I should have done. But I did not notice that at first. It's okay, we'll keep going. School to tennis and tennis to home. This time I'm looking. They are different, so I cannot add them. So I'm gonna keep doing separate columns. So 2.6 multiplied by 2. 2.6 multiplied by 2 is 5.2. 2.5 times 2 is 5. Then we've got another 0.1 to get to 0.6. Multiply that by 2, you get 0.2, so 5.2. And 3.1 times 2 is 6.2. You can think of it as 31 times 2, 62 at the decimal point. So 6.2. So now we've got 4 important numbers. 5 and 6. If you add these two together, 5 and 6 is 11. It should be 11.4 for the 0.2 and 0.2. 21.5 and 12.9. We should have just done multiplied by 8 and we'd have got this already, but it's okay, we'll keep going. 5 and 9 is 14. Decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 34.4. And if we add 4.4 to that, 11.4 to that, just from here, we get the answer of 45.8 miles. Number 15. Here is a diagram made from regular hexagons. What percentage of the diagram is shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 hexagons. 10 hexagons. How many hexagons are shaded? We've got 2 full ones. So those 2 are done. We've got these 2 half ones. So I would make another one to make it 3. We've got another full one here, I didn't see earlier, to make it 4. And we've got a half. So we've got 4.5 out of 10. Multiply that by 10. We get 45 out of 100. Percentages are out of 100. So the answer is 45. Number 16. 16. Here are 2 boxes. 1.25 kilograms and 1.4 kilograms. The mass of the first box is 1.25, the second 1.4. What is the difference in mass of the 2 boxes? 1/4 kilograms is 250 grams, or 0.25 kilograms. So 1.25 kilograms and 1.4 kilograms. We're looking for the difference, and the difference in kilograms we have in our answer. So we're going to keep it as it is. We're just going to flip them. 1.4 and 1.25. can do subtraction. I'm going to add a 0 here, make this a 3, put a 1 here. 10 minus 5 is 5, 3 minus 2 is 1, decimal point 0, so it's 0.15 kilograms, which is equal to 150 grams. Number 17. A 4 kilogram bag of rice costs £6. What is the cost of 500 grams of the rice? So we're looking for half a kilogram. £6 is for 4 kilograms. A quick way to do this in your head, I find, for me, I would just halve it. So I would like to do things. So half of 4 is 2, so 2 kilograms must be £3. 1 kilogram should therefore be £1.50. We're looking for 500 grams, so we're just going to halve £1.50. Half of £1.50 is 75p. So I'm going to write 0.75. Make sure you either write 0.75 or 75p, depending on what you prefer. They're the same. Both of them would be correct. Number 18. Take the fractions that are greater than 2/3. Greater than 2/3. So we've got 5 over 6, 4 over 9, 9 over 12, 11 over 15, 10 over 21. So we can just convert them all to over 3. So 5 over 6 would equal 2.5 over 3. Is 2.5 more than 2? Yes. 4 over 9 would equal, so here we'd have to divide by 3. We have to divide by 3. 4 divided by 3 is 1 point something, so no. 9 over 12 would equal, we're dividing by 4 here. 12 divided by 4, 3. 9 divided by 4 would equal 2 point something, which is more than 2. 11 over 15, we're going to divide by 5, because 15 divided by 5 is 3. 11 divided by 5 again is 2 point something, so yes. And finally we've got 10 over 21. We're going to divide by 7 to get over 3. And 10 divided by 7 is 1 point something, which is less than 2, so no. Number 19. Number 19. The total costs of a school trip for 12 pupils is £780. The total costs include travel, food and hotel. For one pupil, the travel cost is £27 and the food cost is £16. How much is the hotel cost for one pupil? So we've got the travel cost, we've got the food cost, we've got the travel, we've got the food, we want the hotel. Okay. So we'll do the travel and the food added together. So 27 and 16, we're going to add them together. 7 and 6 is 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. So £43. So it's £43 for travel and food. We want to find out how much the hotel is, so we can do £43 multiplied by the 12 pupils. So we've got 43 multiplied by 12. I'm not going to do it this method. I'm going to do 43 times 10 is 430, and then 43 times 2 is 86, and I'm going to add these two together. 6, 8 plus 3, 11, that'll be 5, so that'll be 516. I've got 780, now minus 516, that'll be 7, 10 minus 6 is 4, 7 minus 1 is 6, 7 minus 5 is 2, 264, and to divide that by 12, 264 divided by 12, 12 goes into 26. How many times? It goes in it twice to get 24, the remainder of 2. 24 divided by 12 is 2. So the hotel cost should be £22. £22. It's not a nice 22. What's happening here? I don't know. Sorry about this. But the answer is £22. £22. Number 20. Sophie thinks of two prime numbers. She adds them together. Her answer is 24. Writes all of the different pairs of prime numbers that Sophie could think of. So he wants all of the different pairs of prime numbers that Sophie could think of. She's thinking of two prime numbers added together to make 24. So we're thinking of our prime numbers. One, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, I think I'll stop there. Let's start with a bigger number, 19. To get to 24, I need to add 5. 19 and 5 is a pair then, so 5 and 19. Our second biggest is 17. 17 to 24, we need to add 7. Do we have 7? We do have 7. So 7 and 17. And then our next one will be 13. 24 minus 13 is 11, which we do have. So that must be our last pair. Final pair, 11 and 13. Number 21. The mass of a 1p coin is 3.56 grams. The mass of a 10p coin is 6.5 grams. What is the difference in mass between 1 pound in 1p coins and 1 pound in 10p coins? So 1p, we need 100 of those to make 1 pound. 100 times 3.56 is 356. 10p, to get to 1 pound, we need 10 of those, because 100p in a pound. 10 of those. 10 times 6.5 is 65. 1 second. Did I just say 3.56 times 100 is 356? I did, but let me just explain that. The decimal point, we're moving it twice to the right. That's what I did. The mass of 10p multiplied by 10, 10 times 10, so moving it once, there's 1 0, So we get 65. The difference in mass between the two. So to subtract 6 minus 5 is 1. 5 minus 6 we can't do, we'll do 15, we'll make this 2. 15 minus 6. So we got 5 and 4. 5 and 4 is 9. Then we've got a 2, that's 291 grams. That's the answer. 291. If that's not clear, look over here. Number 22. Calculate the volume of this cuboid. 214, 1.5. I'm just going to multiply all three together. 2 times 12 is 24. 24 times 1 is 24. And then we've got the half. Half of 24 is 12. So we're going to add 12 to that to get 36. I don't know why this is doing this, but it's 36. Number 23. The distance from A to B is 3/4. It's 3/4 of the distance from A to C. What's the distance from B to C? Okay. From B to C. Okay. So 3/4 of AC equals 24. BC would be 1/4 of that distance. So the total AC would be 24 divided by 3/4. 24 same as 24 over 1. So it's a big noted division. So we get 24 times 4 over 3. 1 times 3. 20 times 4 is 80. 4 times 4 is 16. So that'll be 96. So 96 divided by 3. 30 is 10, 60 is 20, 90 is 30. And another 2 to get to 6, so 32. 32, so A to C is 32. AC equals 32 kilometers. 1/4 of that would be 8. So I halved it to get 16, halved it again to get 8. So the answer, BC, is 8 kilometers.